Hello, welcome to my channel. Like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so whenever I post a video you'll be first to notified. Today our video is gonna be what is witchcraft and how can we be delivered. How can we be delivered from the scheme of the enemy? How can we be delivered from the plans of society, what they plan against us? So I'm gonna share a testimony with you, what happened to me, and then we will continue from there. Okay, I have a family member that is going through an attack. He's young. He's a young man. He's right now, I think he's 18 or 19. I don't remember what age he is, but he's going through a very vicious attack. And I know that the enemy is after his life from he was a child, from he was young, from he was very young. But I was also a sinner back then, so I did not know what attack is and why things was happening to him. When he was just born, he couldn't move yet on the bed. You could put him on the bed. That time is maybe 6, 7, 8 months, something like that. I left him on the bed when I was a child already, and he almost died. I don't know where a scandal bag came from. And I left him on the bed, went outside, and when I came back, he had the scandal bag over his face and gapping. And I had to grab the scandal bag, but I don't know where it came from. That was the biggest thing. I did not know where that bag came from. So then I knew. Actually, I didn't really know nothing. It's after years after I started to think about it, and I said, it was from he was young, he was under attack. They didn't want him on the earth. He's a prophet. He's a Gentile, we call Gentile prophet. You have Jew prophets and you have Gentile prophets. And this is my research. I've been doing a research from 2011. And most of the things that I come on my video and talk is the things that I researched. So, it's just the things that I learned from 2011 till now that I started my research. So, he's going through a spiritual attack right now at his age. And it's very vicious. Whoever is attacking him, it's very vicious. Plus, there are things about him that I can relate that I think whoever is working on him, they already kind of get him a little way already. Like, they already program him. When a person puts you to witchcraft on you, they make a way, they pave a way for you. Because that's the way they're gonna put you on. They pave a way already for you to fall. So if they want you to become a thief, it's witchcraft for you to become a thief. They already paved that way. It's witchcraft for you to become any little thing. WHORE. A widow. To lose your job. Anything that they witchcraft for you to fall. They already they paved the way already. So they're gonna assignment. They call it assignment. They already made the assignment already. They already have whoever to use to make you fall. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a testimony. Something happened to me. As I said, whenever I do my video, I come with testimonies, reality, and experience. Vision, testimony, and experience. These are the things I go through, so I come to share them with you today. Okay, so this testimony it started 2013. So I'm going to start right there. 2013, I met someone this November. I met him November you know what? Yes, I met him November. And after I met the person November, we started dating the next year. So I met him 2013, but we started to date 2014 March. So right there I met him already. We talked, but we never started to have a relationship until March the 17th. We started really talking like we wanted to have a relationship. 2014. I can tell you this. If everything in the Bible is real, you have to be equally yoked with someone. So if you're a person that is carrying a way like you want to move on this road, and you want to walk on this road, and you choose a partner that doesn't want to walk this road with you, it will not work. So you have to have someone that is equally yoked with you. Somebody that wants like the things that you like. Sometimes some relationship may work like that. Some partners don't like certain things and the other partner like, but their relationship still work, you know. I don't know how that really work out. I've never been in a relationship where I actually like everything that my partner likes. I don't like crowd. And I think most of my partners, they like to hang around with crowd. You know, they like the friends and stuff. I'm not that type of person. I'm friendly, but not too friendly. So when I met this person, the enemy started to attack me. I'm not going to go into all the details of our relationship and all of that. I'm just telling you what can happen when you go into a relationship with somebody that is not equally yoked with you. And when you're fighting a battle, when you start fighting a spiritual battle and you have a partner that is not fighting with you, so you're alone and fight the battle, and him never believe what happened to you. You go to a spiritual battle and I tell him, say, you know, say last night my dream say something, and him say, I just your mind, man. Because enough tell that, you know, say it's our mind. Everything we think is just so cause our mind. But I know different now. I'm a prophet and I know everything now. Since I become a Christian, the attack is out there. The devil is attacking us and we have to fight. So when I met this person, I went through a spiritual attack and it was dread. This spiritual attack was really bad, and because they did not want us together, so they started to attack the relationship. Now, I did not have anybody to help me fight for this relationship, so I was fighting alone. And I didn't want to let go. I wanted not to let go. I was fighting to keep everything together. But, as I said, if you're not equally yoked, that's if the person not helping you fight, and not even believing you at these things. Because if you're telling the person that, you know, this is happening to me, and the person is not believing you, then for sure, it's not going to work. Okay, let me tell you what happened to me. So I met this person in 2013, as I said, November. We started to date 2014, March. After we started dating, I did not have any permits in the country that I was living. I was illegal. Call it like that. And because of that, the person helped me. He helped me to look about all my papers. So I was excited, and I missed my daughter at the time. And I said, you know what, I'm going home. By the way, some stuff was happening too. I have to put those in different testimonies. And so I went home the October. So I met him the December. We started dating the March. And by the October, I could just go home to prepare my papers to come back. After I went home, the enemy started to attack me because they heard about what is happening. Oh, I'm finding somebody. My life is going to change, maybe. And my life was now, I was living with somebody. I wasn't paying any bills. They did not like that. Listen to me. You see, you have people out there that will smile with you and laugh with you. But once they say that your road is smooth, it's not good for you. You must struggle. You must sit down and not tell them, boy, you know, so not go on, Lord God. Beg you 50 now. That's what they like. So once your road is paved and you can just relax, they don't like it. You must not relax. Worse when you're a prophet. When you're a Gentile and you're of God, it's the same. If you're a Gentile and you're not of God and you're in the world, they will pave your way for you, because it's attached to iniquity. Because if you're not of God, you're attached to iniquity, and you have to destroy people for your ways to be paved. But if you're attached to Christ, God paved your way. And because God was paving my way, they didn't like it. My way was too smooth. And I was not worried, and I'm calling anybody and tell them, say, you know, so me I asked for 150. They did not like that. They did not like that. I must be worried all the while, and I struggled. But I didn't realize I was not struggling. And I'm still now by myself. Yes, I'm living by myself now. From 2019, I am single, and I am not asking nobody for nothing. I'm still trying my best to do that, to ask God to pave my way. If I can't find 50, I try to relax until the 50 comes. You understand me? So you have, that is what the enemy likes. They like when you struggle. So let me tell you my testimony now. This is something that happened to me one morning. I'm going to share it with you. As I said, I have a nephew that is going through a spiritual battle. I wish I had somebody down that way that could help him for me. But to get deliverance, you have to, there's a mindset. I believe that deliverance is a mindset. Because if someone put a WHORE on you, spirit, you have to know now that, okay, this is a spirit that they put on me. Oh, I'm going to try and fight it. You cannot know that they put that spirit on you and still being that type of person. You have to try and change. So I'm going to tell you my testimony starting now. In 2014, as I said, I left the island now because I met the guy 2013. By 2014, we started to date, March. And then October, I was just back home in Jamaica. When I reached Jamaica, at first, because when I met the guy, things was not really going good still. I didn't have any money because something was happening. I'm going to make on a different testimony. Something was happening in my household and I had to go home. That's the reason why I went home that time. Things was just not going well and I had to rush home. And I told him and he said, okay, he's going to help me. But I was not sure I was going to get help. But I had hope and I had faith in God that, I'm going to try and have faith in this man and see if he's going to help me. And believe me, he came through for me. Smooth. He looked about everything for me and I could have returned to the island. But before I came to the island, I went back to Jamaica. And I was working for my father before I came to the island. And then when I went back now, I did not sure if this guy was going to help me. So I started to work back for my father. When I started working back for him, I heard a lot of rumors, people saying things about me. She got foreign and she come back now and still want to make money. People will got foreign for true, but I did not make any money. For 6 months, 2013, because I went there the 13th of December 2013. And by 2013, no, I went there the 13th of December 2012. Yes, I'm getting this thing mixed up. 2012. So by January now, that's 2013, I was not working. February, same, was not working. February, yes, I started working in February, but it wasn't a job, a big job. It was just one lady that helped me. She knew I was at home, not doing anything, and she told me, you know what? She already had somebody cleaning her house. She had everything, so she just wanted to help me. So she paid me 25 guilders. And believe me, I did not regret that 25 guilders. She paid me 25 guilders a week. So one time a week I would go for her and she gave me 25 guilders to iron her children's clothes. And believe me, people, it was nothing to iron. There was nothing to do, but she gave it to me. She was trying to help me. So for the whole month, I had 100 guilders, and I was very grateful for it. Very grateful. Nobody would know how grateful I am for that money. So anyways, after I started to do the one day thing, March come, as she see when me I work with, April come, as she see when me I work with the 25 guilder. May, June now was when everything started for me. But we're not going to all that. I'm just trying to show you that while I was there, what nothing ain't go on. And remember I said June, July, August, September, October, November no more. 5 months after that I met the guy and we still wasn't dating till the next year, March. So nothing still ain't go on for me. Anyways, went back to Jamaica now and them start show look a word for me, She got foreign, she come back. And now she want to come still make money. So when my father shot me there, I try also still. Them say, oh God, we got further, I still want to come back make money. Anyway, I was a sinner at the time, so I still not paying no mind. I try to do my hustling same way. I still pull in my local customer, them make can pull in. Try to do my things same way. Them throw them look word for me, all for things and talk about me. But me just go and relax, cause I go in there and sit down and sometimes I pray and I say, God, if you make $100 today, just $100, I am so grateful. I would have sit down in there by myself because it was a shop where you can sit down by yourself and your customer then come in and buy them little liquor or something. Anyways, one day I used to go home like 6 o'clock because I work for my father during the nights. And then on weekends I would just like Saturday weekend, Friday weekend I would stay till morning, Saturday morning. And then Saturday, I would try to go home Saturday evening. Maybe in the night. But sometimes I would end up stay till the morning, same way till Sunday morning, and then I would go home. So anyway, one morning I decided to stay till morning. But them nothing in a go on, no business slow. So anyway, while I was there working, I heard one of my father's friend came in the shop. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't leave those hours because those hours are dark, and I don't want to be on the road in night, darkness, in any car traveling. Unless it's in the evening hours, I would just go home. But in the morning hours, that time, I don't trust going home so late. So anyway, about 5 o'clock one morning, one of my father's friend, I knew he did not like my father. I went to work for my father, and I know a lot of people that come around him that he thinks is his friends, but I know them that they're not his friend. Because after a while I'm there, I can't figure out, so, okay, the one didn't really like him, the one didn't like him for true, and the one didn't like him. So this guy never really liked my father, but they were friends. That's what he said is his friend in Virgin. A long time I come together, the two of them travel from Deso to Yaso. Anyways, he came into the shop one early morning and he said to me, about 5 o'clock, because I don't go home, that's all as I said. And he said to me that there's a taxi out there. And nothing I go on, so he helped me. He said to me, say, taxi out there. So I said, you sure? He said, yes, one taxi out there is going to Brownstone. And if it's going to Brownstone, it's going my way. So I'm very excited. So he said to me, I am going to help you pack up the shop and you can go and catch a taxi. So I said, no problem, thanks. And I make him help me lock up the shop. Because he normally help me all the while too, to help me lock up the shop. So I made me lock up the shop the morning, and when him help me lock up the shop, me rush out of the taxi stand, figure catch the taxi. But people, it was a setup. He knew what was going to happen to me that morning, but I did not know. I know he did not like my father, and sometimes I know he don't like me either, because if you don't like a person's father, you're not going to like them pitney. So anyway, me never really did trust him, but me still listen to him if me sometimes I ask him for help me sometimes with certain things. So if me want help, me will still call him for help. Me no worry about him and my father, because them a come from far. Me no know what problem them have. Me and him no have no problem. Anyway, me make him help me lock up and me run to the taxi stand. When I went to the taxi stand in the morning, I saw a white Pro Box. So I think it was a white Pro Box. There was a man and a woman in the back. And I was excited. Me I say, yes, one woman there. So I feel like me safe. So anyways, after I was there, I sat in the front because they already occupied the back. So I sitting at the front. While I was sitting in the front, I, get relaxed, get comfortable, because I'm tired now. A whole night I work and I'm early morning now. So I say, I get a little sleep on my journey home. While I was sitting in the car on my journey home in the morning, there's the woman and the man that was in the back. I didn't have no recollection of them again, because I done on my front seat, relaxing. I didn't take no notice of them. I just gonna sleep now. A drive and passenger in the back. I didn't take no notice of nothing. When I sit on the front asleep, I hear one voice say to me, say, Simone. But I don't remember how far down the road I reached though. I reached one distance before the voice wake me up. And the voice said to me, say, Simone, wake up. When I wake up, people may not jump up like me frightened or nothing. I just lay down on the seat, relax, like, and use my eye. And open the eye here. And look through the rear view mirror of the car. When I look through the rear view mirror, the man was supposed to stand at the back of the car. He dropped behind my seat with his hand, like he might go grab me. And I go so and jump up and sit up in the seat and turn around and I look on him now, because I start to focus on him. But I think him, I know him alone was the problem. The woman too was involved. And it come like the driver, that's what somebody said to me. I'm not sure if the driver involved. I not tell no, I not see him do nothing. He might drive the car, that's it. But the woman went in the car also involved. It was witchcraft. They planned for work for me in the morning. Them overpower me in the morning completely. Overpower me. Why? Because I fell asleep in the car. When people can overpower you in your sleep, it's easier to overpower you while you're sleeping. That's why it's when you go on buses and you start to find yourself at doors when a bus. From a little girl, me know that. From a little girl, me used to know that. Me never used to like sleep in a bus when me go to school. I used to go to school in 3 Mile, and I have to leave from Mountain View to Offertree, and then from Offertree to 3 Mile to go to school. And most of the time I'm tired. I mean, so me a little girl now, but me know little things. From me a little girl, me know little things. And it's not good for your sleep. So anyway, when me jump asleep, them overpower me already. When me jump up and see the man behind me, me can't speak. It's like me want to say something to them, but me can't speak. The woman sitting in the car now with one dolly. She make one dolly. I don't know where she get that dolly from, but she have it in one bag. And she had do something to the dolly and me can't speak, my mouth can't open. Me tell you what happened to me, people. My mouth couldn't open to speak. But me start to think in my head, everything. So me start to pray. But through me and a Christian, as me say, that's why I don't have to seek God. Because if you don't have God, then you can use the power of God to defend yourself. But if you don't have God to defend yourself, the devil will overpower you. Now they overpower me already because me go sleep. Now listen what happened. If me did have God in me and they overpower me, maybe me could have break the power they put over me and fight. But me a sinner, me never know God. Now listen. After I wake up, I realize I can't speak. And something wrong with my memory too. Because I start to pray now and I say, the Lord is my shepherd, you know. I shall not want. Because that them draw fire, you know, me don't know no sense. Me a sinner, me don't know if it draw for some big thing in the Bible. And that me draw for. So I say, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He make me to lie in green pastures. I can't remember no more. Everything gone. Me I say, oh, you go again. Me start to go back again. I say, Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He make me to lie in green pastures. He leaded me. Me can't remember. He leaded me beside still water, restore my soul. Me can't remember that. So me say, what happened to me? So me start drafting our Father prayer. Me tell you, say I so foolishness me draft for. So me say, our Father which art in heaven. Me can't remember hallowed be thy name, thine kingdom come. Me start to go back again. Me say, our Father which art in heaven. Can't remember hallowed be. Me don't know what happened to me. So I start to pray on myself now, like, Father God, please me ask if you help me if you come out of this, the blood of Jesus, you know. I start to pray my little prayer now if you come out of the car. If you say me can save myself. After I did it, I start praying my little prayer. I start to realize that the woman just stare upon me. And she have the dolly in the bag and I don't know what she do with the dolly. And I start to look a bit afraid because, as I said, I was a sinner. I start to feel a little bit fearful. And I sit down there, I don't know what to do because I don't draft no psalms good. I can't pray no prayer when I know because I can't remember it. So I just pray my own little prayer and I did this until I reach home. When I reached home, I thought everything was over. It was not over. It was the beginning of everything that the lady did. I'm going to tell you everything what she put on me. She put a whole heap of things for me. So I had to be delivered. No, me never know so I need to be delivered. So I'm going to show you everything will happen to me now during my lifetime because a person can put a curse on you and that curse carry you for all 10 years you have it on you and you realize say, it's a curse. I have to be delivered from this curse. So anyway, after I came out of the car in the morning, I thought everything was over. I was like, okay, me safe now, me safe. You know, me safe. But I was not safe. Ladies and gentlemen, I was not safe. The lady already put everything when she put for me. She sent me with everything gone. I'm going to tell you a couple of things when she put for me. I was supposed to be kidnapped and raped. I was supposed to be killed. So after they kidnap me and rape me, I'm supposed to be killed. I am supposed to die. As me say, them supposed to kill me, yes. It's a trap. She set a trap on me. So me supposed to go to prison. If then there's something that happened, she said a whole lot of things, you know. So if one not happen, the next one supposed to happen. So she set them. One of them, me supposed to go to prison. So anytime my door open, somebody will open my door for me. My door for lock up and then somebody will open my door. I'm going to tell you why I know that one day. She set me to go crazy. I'm supposed to go crazy. Everything happened, you know. But them just never come out full because me kind of go crazy for true. Me supposed to be dead, that nearly happened. Me supposed to go to prison, that nearly happened. It's like everything what she set up for happen to me. Them are come in a place. But if you still have God and you not sit down in the world with sin, you can be delivered from everything. So the enemy set them upon you, but because you are walking in God's authority, it not gonna work. So everything that she put upon me, I go come, but them not go work. Them turn back. The morning when I reached home and I went into where I was staying, the room door that I was sleeping in the morning, the door closed and I went to sleep. And when I woke up, the door cannot open. No, that's a prison. And somebody have to open the door from outside and I pull off the lock to pull the door. And I first me ever see that happen in the house. That never happened to the door before. So I know say I one of the trick that where she send come. Somebody must open your door for you. Meaning that you're supposed to be a prison. Anyway, me never know nothing yet. Me see everything what happen now, you know. But me never really understand what she do. Me supposed to become a WHORE. So them a look something there, I play out a little bit, but then now come out full because me is not that type of person. Me not have that mindset. You have to have mindset set up for certain things happen to you. Thiefing, then set you up for thief. She set me up for thief. She set me up for tell lie. One heap of something she send behind me. She send them behind me, but them don't work. So be careful of people around you because these people can put things on you and you have to get deliverance. If you do not get deliverance from the things that they place on you, they will happen to you. So if a person put DEATH on you, it will catch you if you know. If you don't realize say somebody set it after you. Most of them something in my dreams see them a come and I pray and ask God to cancel them in Jesus' name. You understand me? I ask God to just cancel them. So the lady do witchcraft on me in the morning, right in the taxi, right in front of my face. Where everybody did it. Me alone and she and the man in the car and the driver. So me that say to somebody one day, I said to him, I don't think the driver involved, but he must say a plan, and if a plan, the driver must involve. He must just be the driver, but he know what gonna happen. You understand me? And so after all of the things that the lady put on me, I had to get deliverance, but I did not know. It took years. She didn't want me end my relationship that work. Actually, me expect that one I did for work because the person was not of God. We were not equally yoked at the time. So that part where she set up, it worked for true. They were fighting my relationship because now my life kind of a little bit easy. And me never supposed to have no easy life. My life is really rough, as me tell you now. And I am the head of, like, me head of the family, my family. Me not supposed to be no head. Me supposed to become the tail. And then I'm the one who go ask now. Say, send me one little 50 now. Them not like me. So they were trying to destroy me. You know, set me up for destroy me. So Christianity is also something that you have to be careful of. Whenever you're a Christian, the enemy will pull you back into the world. They know how to do it. Them know a whole heap of tricks. And they try them with me. So I kind of know them now. So me not pay them something they don't mind. You be careful of this world because it's not a safe world. And I said I had to get deliverance. And deliverance is a mindset. And if somebody said something on you, as me say, and you don't know that them set it on you, you're going to end up do it. So if somebody said that's thieving spirit behind you, and you don't realize that somebody send the thieving spirit and you see something and go thief it, them win. You understand me? Since year February, they set a spirit, a WHORE spirit on me. I'm going to tell you how they did it. A lot of people saying to me, like, the Bible said it's not what goes in, it's what come out, defile a person. A person can defile you with food. A lot of us are eating all kind of things and we don't realize that we have to be careful of the food that we eat. They can put things in there and then something unclean in the food. When you eat it, you become unclean. So it goes in, but it doesn't have to, whatever they put on you, it mean that way. It doesn't, whatever they place on you, it doesn't have to happen to you. I feel like me want some water. It doesn't have to happen to you. So the 14th of February gone, they sent a WHORE spirit on me. I'm going to tell you how them do it. I went to a restaurant and bought a sandwich. And when I bought the sandwich, I could see everything I play out in front of my face. But because it's a place I go all the time, me never worry about nothing. But me see everything I happen. I see the enemy about what victory, victory. I mean, I say, I pay them no mind. But did I try to pay attention to my sandwich? I left my sandwich before it make and go around one corner, go buy something and come back. And after I bought the sandwich and was on my way home, I started to eat the sandwich. And right away I started to feel upset, like I want to vomit. It means that something unclean is in the sandwich, but me don't know yet. Keep on feel like I want to vomit. So I come home and vomit and everything. No. The Bible said that God build the kingdom in 3 days and build the kingdom and can tear it down back in 3 days. Build it back, tear down your kingdom and build it back in 3 days. The enemy also knows how to do that. So when they defile you, they can, that's like destroying your kingdom. When a person defile you, it's actually destroying your kingdom. So when they defile the food, they actually start do something to me. You start see everything start play upon your body. Your body start to change and look one way, dry out and something. Anyway, I start to fight it and I start to realize. But then, you don't know what they send after. They send the spirit, plus they send sickness. It's not just the spirit them send after me, you know. Them send other things. Them send sickness too. So I start to feel the sickness them and something. And I start to fight them to push them away, plead the blood of Jesus upon them and send them away. Plead the blood of Jesus upon all of them and send them away the day. But after I start to send away everything, I start to realize that them send one spirit to me. I start to feel the spirit. Now, I am a Christian, I am not having intercourse. All of a sudden, I start to feel for intercourse. At night, I say, what is this? So I start to realize that was also a spirit them sent for me. After them send the sandwich. But the sandwich unclean, so that's why I start to feel that feeling. So, I start to realize they defiled the sandwich and gave it to me. And I had to start cleaning myself, clean up my house, wash everything, clean up everything in my house because the spirit was here. So I had to deliver myself. I know how to deliver yourself. As I say, it's all about in the head. You have to start learning to use your mind to do most things. So when you need deliverance, you have to start tell yourself you need deliverance and deliver yourself. So if you feel like you're a thief and you want to stop and you can't stop, and you have to stop yourself. You have to start to realize that somebody set spirit upon you, they might try to destroy you. If you feel like you're a GUNMAN and you want to stop the world, the part that's hard to stop. I don't know how to tell you how to stop that because what the enemy are going to do is try to kill you before you stop because them done you. From them put this something in your hand, the GUN in your hand, all you give them, what you have, them teeth, all you give them. So if you go put it down and start repent, all you give them are going to return. And they don't want you to return back because they sell them from you already. Almost want to give them sell, you don't give them. And if you give them, try to return to you, then we kill you. They don't want you to get back the gift them or then sell. So, as I say, you just have to get deliverance and to come from your mindset. I'm going to start this video now because my mouth I perspire. So, thank you very much for watching. Like and share and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so when I post a video, you'll be first to notify.